The Vinny Food Channel. Oh God, I thought it was fun just to do that. I've never filmed myself cooking. I don't cook that often. You know, there's some special occasions or whatever. And I only know 3 meals. 2 that I showed in the video and 1 other one. So yeah. Let's see. Okay, so who do we got in here? We got Chasco, Ralph Greenwood, Glenn McFerron, Hastings being Anthony. Who else? Bruce Jarreau, how you doing, buddy? Jesse, GRE 2057. Terrell Tyne, how you doing, buddy? And JT1, what's going on? Captain Bolo Mike, how you going? Creative Rails Ben, how's it going? Andrew Warman, how's it going, buddy? Jeff Allen. Martin Seasmore, how you doing? Digger Evans, how's it going, buddy? You got to give kudos to Digger, because I know it's the middle of the night. He's in the UK and he stays up on Friday nights just to watch my stream. So you guys need to subscribe to him if you haven't done so already. John Tanzillo, how's it going, buddy? Ron Brights, how's it going? Stu Teddy Bear 11, Train Guy 56, how's it going, man? Mel Fackler, how's it going, buddy? Chuck Smith, North American Chains, how's it going? Let's see, Jimmy, how's it going? DIY Digital. So Cal, N-Scale, Steve, how's it going, buddy? Whatever Works Railroad. Wow, 35 people in here. I'm only 1 minute into the show. How cool is that? I love it, guys. I really do. So, first of all, how many guys have watched my cooking network today? Yes, this morning. I guess I posted it this morning. How you doing, Matt? Nice to see you here. Let me put this down just a bit more. There we go. Got my Vinny hats today. Very nice. Cool. Glad to hear it. Everybody should have, except for Stu in Australia, everybody should have gotten their merchandise today or yesterday. And I've gotten a few emails saying that they did get it. So I'm glad for it. And it all happened in one piece. And that's a good thing. Just watched 10 minutes. All right. I guess, let's see, Bruce, that BNSF mode is great. Well, I appreciate that, Bruce. I really do. You know, it's funny. When I ordered them, I ordered one short. And Ralph, guess what? It was yours that was short. So I gave you mine, and I'm going to just reorder. Hi, Sparky. So, Ralph, I wound up giving you mine, and I'm just going to reorder one for myself. I didn't want you to wait any extra time to get, to get that one. I have not used it or anything like that. So, okay. Yeah, you got a mug coming as soon as we come up to visit you, Joe. Eric Hall, I need to have a time that we can come and visit you on that Thursday, I believe it is. So please, if you can work out a time, call me or whatever and let me know. How's it going, Wilmer? JT1, how's it going, buddy? Clover Del Real, Marcel, how's it going, buddy? Happy anniversary, Joe. I just, I don't know if you got my text on that, but no, I'm not coming on Monday. No, it's Thursday. And don't mention the other thing that we talked about either, because that's going to be a surprise for Sparky. But that's arranged for, let's see, Sunday, Monday, for Monday night. Yeah, for Monday night, 7 o'clock, we're going to be at that person's house. And I told him that you were going to be there. Let's see. Wow. No, you're wrong, Sparky. It's 51. Jeez. Wow. Mike's how to? How's it going, buddy? George Gillian, Around the Rock, Texas. Okay. Jeff Lazart, how's it going, buddy? 2L time. I already said that already. All right. Well, I guess we can get the show started. The first thing I want to do, like always, is to do my shout outs. And the first shout out I'm going to do is for a young man who is into Norfolk Southern, and he just got 3 Tier 4 locomotives, 1 Norfolk Southern and 2 BNSF, and he just ran them on his layout with a long train. This person is Norfolk Southern Tier 4 Productions. And I just put his link up, so you might want to check him out. The other person is NSVA Trainman 8668. By the way, Norfolk Southern Tier 4 has only 36 subscribers, so let's see if we can get him up a bit. And the second person I mentioned, and I think Ralph put it up there. Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Not yet. This is going really fast. Okay, Ralph got it up there. So NSVA Trainman 8668 has 19 subscribers, and he's doing a layout update, and he's got some new toys also. You might want to go check him out. So anyhow, those are the 2 shout outs I have for this week. And the Norfolk Southern Tier 4 Productions said he was going to be here, but I have not seen him yet. So I hope he does show up. I invited him to come and see how much fun these live streams can be. Hey, was it another stream for you? Yeah, I thought I screwed up on the first one, so I reloaded it and it came up with a second one. I didn't realize that was going to happen. This is still new to me. In fact, I'm going to be doing a test live stream using another format. I'm going to be using XSplit, and I think that's what Sparky uses also. Because I like some of the features that you can do with that. You could do a splash screen, you could do this, you could do that, blah, 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 blah. So anyhow, I might do a test live stream. Not sure when, because guess what? Tomorrow, well, let me get to the announcements. Tomorrow, oh, you found it, Ralph. Cool. What was the mistake? Ralph was having a problem finding a Norfolk Southern Tier 4 Productions link. So he tried many variations of the spelling and spacing and all that and couldn't come up with it. That's why I posted it, because I already had it. Anyhow, Thursdays the 18th, anytime from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. work. Okay, that sounds good, Eric. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right, so as I was starting to say, in my announcements section here, my buddy Sparky and my buddy John Dillo are going to be here tomorrow. Sparky started talking this, I think, right after the last time he was here, which was last August. Started talking about coming back in October, and I'm saying, that's so far away. Why are you talking about it now? Guess what? It's here. Tomorrow, Sparky will be here, and John Dilly will be here. And I got a whole week of stuff planned out for them. For you guys that have not entered Sparky's contest, I think you still have a few more days to do it. And from what I've seen, it's going to be a good competition, because I've been watching you guys' videos and I've been commenting on them. And I can tell you, there's going to be a lot of competition going on as far as who's got the best one. I have a couple of favorites, and I guess I'll bring mine out when I get to vote. How you doing, Paul? Jack, how's it going, buddy? The flood destruction 2015. You guys are having a conversation over there. Okay. Okay. So Sparky's contest, like I said, you still have a few more days. He's going to be doing the winner on his Wednesday night live stream from my house. And then directly after his, I will be doing my contest drawing. Now, since I made my last video about the contest, I did gain 7 more people, so now I have a total of 17 people in the contest. How you doing, Kyle? Hot Rod Rodney, thank you very much. Happy birthday, Rodney, on Sunday. Well, happy birthday, Rodney. Many more to come, buddy. Happy Lux High. Who is this Happy Lux person? Guys, keep an eye on that for me, please. Okay. So also, my contest, I've had, out of the 17 people, I had 7 of them that entered and got questions wrong, and I gave them the second chance to get it done, and they got it done. So there's only one person left, and I'm not going to mention his name. If he wants to enter, okay. If not, that's okay too. And you know who you are. I spoke to you just a little while ago via text message or email. Sorry, email. Happy Lux from my channel live streams. Oh, okay. Thanks, Sparky. I'm just kind of catching up. Jackson Pacific Railroad. How you doing, buddy? Lenny, how's it going? Lance, how's it going? Hey, Tom, what's going on, buddy? Nathan Delay, how's it going, buddy? All right, so I think I mentioned this earlier, but all the merchandise that has been purchased by you guys, you should have gotten it either today or yesterday, and the only exception to that is the one that's going to Australia. Still, you should have yours probably by the end of next week. I'm assuming. They didn't give me a time, but they just told me it's on its way. So there you go. All right, Jimmy, how do you like the mug? That's cool, Stu. Scrumptious model, Scrumptious Model Railroad. How's it going, buddy? Drinking out of it. Okay, cool. What are you drinking? Alcohol? Hello, SMT. All right. Now, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do one thing, and I will have to leave the room for about 30 seconds, and I will be right back. Did you guys time me? Okay. What's all these numbers being posted here? 25, 17, 28, 29. What's going on with that? Anyhow, what I had to get was my new design t-shirts. And as you can see, it says as seen on YouTube. And also, when somebody looks at this, it says BNS 6951. What kind of a channel is that? So I put on there, it's a model railway channel. And then on the bottom of that is anyhow. So anyhow, these shirts will be for sale. I'll post a link maybe in the next couple of days of how much they're going to cost and so on and so forth. All right, so now that business out of the way, let's move on to the next part. Super chats from last week. John Dilly, 2 times. Container Man 68. Ron Pisco. And Hastings BNSF N Scale. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. It helps me out a great deal. And maybe I'll even be able to buy a lunch for these boys when they get here. All right. Moving on. Tonight's project is, what are we going to do with all of this stuff? So I'll tell you what we're going to do with this. I watched the video this past week. How you doing, Shane? I watched the video this week, and I believe the guy's name was, oh man, now I slipped my tongue. James Young. And he was showing how much he has accomplished on his layout, and he was asking for some ideas of how he could fill in a couple of spots with junk piles, trash piles, whatever. So I told him that you can make junk piles just about out of anything you have around. some styrene strips, some styrene tubes, rods, so on and so forth. My idea of a junk pile is if you can get one or two items that are recognizable, then it doesn't matter what else is in there. So, with that being said, this is going to be simulated of the ground that it's going to be put on. There's not going to be anything on there, but this is going to go straight on the ground. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to move the camera down, and I will show you how we're going to start doing this. So, let's get this down here. And there we go. Now, I already pre-weathered these, kind of. Just gave them a little bit of a bath with some watered down, burnt sienna. And so now, we all know that that's a tank. So it's recognizable, right? So we're just going to put these at random wherever. Now, also, a piece of sheet siding that I bent up the corners on it to make it look like, you know, it was used and so on and so forth. And again, it's also pre-weathered. So we'll just put him in there too. A broken truck. That'll work. Why not? It's recognizable. I-beam. Now you can use several different sizes of I-beams. And we'll just lay him in here somehow. And this is an angle beam. And we'll just put him in here somewhere. And we're just going to put these in at random. Another truck with a couple of other pieces of I-beam and styrene plastic. Just put him anywhere also. And we just continue on with this. As you can see, the red under here is another piece of steel siding. We're going to put that in here. And then a couple more pieces of the steel siding. One there. And another one here. And we're just going to go ahead and lay these down any old which way, because a junk pile is not neat. It's a junk pile because it's a junk pile. A section of stairs. This is all stuff that's recognizable, okay? Some piping. And we have a couple of N-scale wheels. We're just going to throw them in there somewhere. Guys, I'm not looking at the chat, so forgive me if I don't answer your questions right now. We'll have some questions later on. More I-beam. And another piece of pipe. So a curved piece of pipe. I don't know if you guys can see that. But we're just going to put him in there like that. And then just bits and pieces of styrene and tubing and rods and stuff. And we're just going to put them anywhere. Like I said, a junk pile is not neat. So it doesn't, you know, there's no specific way of doing this. Now let's see, put him in there and put this guy in here. Now, move this out of the way so it's not distracting. There's a nice little junk pile, I would think. What do you guys think? Let's see. Just let everyone know I'll be starting UTI in March. Probably be visiting Vinny. I didn't tell you the first time is free, but after that, I start charging an entry fee. How you doing, Tom B? Glad to see you making it in here tonight. Jacob J, how's it going? Vinny needs to know where to buy pens that can sign on a boxcar and on a cup. Yes, we need to work that out and find out where we can get that stuff at. How much? We'll talk about that, okay? All right. So while I'm watching the chat, how we're going to secure this whole mess onto the ground? Now, you guys can do this. You can cut a square out like this and just work it into your scenery. That'd be just fine. Also, I don't use anything strong to glue all of this down. But what I am going to do is, because I know it's going to go all over the place, is I'm going to put it in this pan right here. And hopefully you guys can see that. All right. And I'm just going to take 50-50 water glue, white glue, and I'm just going to drench this whole thing. And we're just going to let it sit. and we'll see when it dries what it's going to look like. Now, I know it's probably not going to be dry in this show, so we'll have to see. But anyhow, after that dries, I have here burnt sienna, a wash. I got a black wash, and I have this brown oxide wash. And when the glue dries up on this, and I don't want it to stick in there, which it's probably going to do, so I need to hold this up somehow. Yeah, we'll use a couple of these guys. There you go. And what I'm going to do when this dries is I'm just going to take these washes, and it doesn't matter what order I do it in. I'm just going to go ahead and just do it all over this because, like I say, a drunk pile is going to be look like it needs to be weathered. It's been out in the weather, you know, sun beaten, rain beaten, all kinds of hail, whatever, tornadoes, hurricanes, whatever. So it's going to look pretty beaten up. Try and get this back up here a little bit more. There you go. See, I'm glad I put it in this thing because look, see how much it dripped out. And this might not be enough. I might have to do this a second time. But I have never had a problem doing this, and I'll show you something else I did. I was trying to replicate one of these structures, one of the industries that's on my layout, and it happens to be a paper recycling plant. So this is what I did. I made a pile of paper. And how I did that was basically the same as this, except I used aluminum foil for the backing. The white glue is the only thing holding this down here right now. And all I do is, while I was watching TV, just cut out all these little pieces of paper and cardboard and so on and so forth. Just made a pile out of it, smeared the glue all over it, and done. Easy detail to put on you guys' layouts. Train Guy 56, I think I said hello to you earlier. Hello, David Muse. How you doing? Excuse me. Rennie. Rennie, you making junk? Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. I get my point. Pins at Walmart. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Tom B. Got a Walmart just down the street from my house, so we'll probably stop there on the way home from the airport tomorrow. One way to do it, Tom. So anyhow, we'll see if that's actually going to dry up. I don't think it's going to dry up by the time we're ready to leave tonight. And I really can't stay too late tonight because I have so much more stuff to do before tomorrow morning. So we'll see how that goes. Funny thing, and tell me I don't have a gremlin in this freaking house. You know, a couple of weeks ago that I had the Santan model group here doing an op session. Everything worked fine. No problems whatsoever. So they left, and about 2.5 weeks later, which was this last weekend, I decided to come in here and start getting things ready for when the guys get here. I turned the system on, and I got a short. How do I get a short with nobody using it for 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks, whatever it was? And when it was being used, it was running perfectly. So I don't know how that happened. But anyhow, it took me all of this week to find the short, and I finally found it. David Muse, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate that. I think I said hello to Wilma. Joe G. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you. Just like that, it just happened. So I finally found the problem. And I don't know why it didn't show up early because it was a direct short. I mean, it was 2 wires that were crossed. So I don't know how it didn't show up sooner. It just blew me away. So I got, I don't know if you guys can see it back there. I got 2 Canadian locomotives sitting on my layout that Sparky's going to be running this week while he's here, if he's a good boy. I know he complains about end scales too small, but he really likes it. Norfolk Southern Tier 4 Productions. What's up, Vinny? All right. I already gave you a shout out, Tier 4. Do you have a first name that we can use? Because your title is like kind of long. Anyhow, one of the shout outs you did here earlier, guys, Norfolk Southern Tier 4 Productions. He's here. So if you guys want to go to the three dots on the side of the names and click on it, and then it'll say go to the channel, and you go to the channel and check it out and see if you like. See if you like what you see, and if you do, go ahead and subscribe to him. Like I said earlier, I think he's only got 36 subscribers. Let's see if we can get him up to at least 44 today. Okay, Chasco, thank you. And I will try and get Sparky to work, but I don't think he's going to want to do any work. I think he's here on vacation. Gotha, how's it going, buddy? Let's see. This is definitely not going to dry by tonight. But anyhow, you guys get the idea. Junk is basically what it is. You know, anything you have that you can put into a pile and make it look like a pile of junk, it's all it is. Like I say, the most important thing is to have something that's recognizable, so it draws the eye to that particular thing. Like here, you got the sheet metal pieces. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold this video. Here, you got the sheet metal pieces there, and if you turn it around, you got this big old pipe on this side, and then you got the stairs on the other side. So yeah, so it's recognizable. So people say, "Wow, look at that! That's pretty cool, man. How'd you do that?" And you know, it's just a matter of just putting stuff together. And afterwards, after it all dries up, you take your washes and just go over everything with your washes and just make it look as dirty as you can. Let's see, David Muse. By the way, guys, I know I told you guys this once before, but David Muse just uploaded another video today on one of his CSX locomotives. I'll tell you what, he's doing a fantastic job on that locomotive. NNW 475, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, old locomotives, wheel, fencing, whatever you got to make a scrap load. I mean, I have some fencing over here. I'm going to be using this, otherwise I would have cut it up. I cut this into small strips and throw that on the pile too. You know, it's like whatever you have to make a junk pile will work. It doesn't have to be anything specific. I mean, yeah, if you're doing a paper mill, here's a paper load, you know. And this has been together probably 2.5 years now, and it's still hard as a rock. They won't move or anything like that, so it's cool. All right, well, like I said, this is not going to dry up by tonight, so maybe on Wednesday night I will finish it up. It all depends on how the night goes. As soon as David's locomotive is awesome, great paint job. You did check it out, Wilma? ATS Ventura Spro. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that, buddy. Joshua Williams, how's it going? Like the old saying, one man's junk is... Well, you know what? That's what the title of this live stream is. One man's junk is another man's treasure. So you hit the nail right on the head, buddy. If you cut soda cans, yeah, you can do that too. You can make aluminum scrap piles. Yeah, like I said, anything that you can think about, and you look around in the real world, you'll see it out there. How you doing, Steve Brown? How's it going, buddy? I know I'm having a hard time keeping up with it. Wow, I think this is the most I've ever had in here. 66 people with 23 watching. How cool is that? And we're 28 minutes into the stream. Let's see, it's my road. Hey, how's it going? Steve, you're making good progress on your layout. I like the way you're taking each step individually and figuring out how you got to do anything. Did you watch the video? The link I sent you. That link, if you watch that link, that was taught to me by another person down in Australia. His channel is Fish Plate Films, and he said anytime you're going to do a flex track on a curve, that you should stagger the rails, and you'll never ever get a kink. As much as you bend it, you won't get a kink. And that's how I did my entire helix like that. And I'll tell you what, out of all the track work I've done, I've had absolutely no problems with the track on my helix. So please, if you haven't looked at it, go ahead and take a look at it. I don't think it's very long. It's probably about 15 minutes long, maybe 20 minutes. Steve Brown, Tom Pilling. I use the same idea from him, Vinny. Yep, it's a great idea, and I'll tell you what. I mean, yeah, it's hard to handle a 6-foot piece of track that's flexing all over the place, and I showed putting it on my layout. After I put it together, I showed that me actually installing it and then running a train on it, and it was flawless. No problem until I'm on my way. What's going on there? Staggered rail joints are prototypical. I would assume. I've never really checked, but yeah, I would assume that. Well, Sparky, I got news for you. I found the short, and so it's operational. So we're gonna have some fun. I don't know if I'm gonna have you guys running train from point to point, or if I'm gonna have you guys doing some switching operations. We'll just have to wait and see how that pans out. I have a suggestion. I've suggested mine. Golf actually. Actually, any junk in N scale, I would consider a treasure. Yeah, because, you know, of the size. But again, when it's junk, who's to say how big or how small it's got to be? It's junk. Who knows? Maybe they just tore down a building with 20-foot pieces of siding that they're just going to throw there. You know, it's really immaterial about the size. They're actually going to let Sparky operate in your layout. Well, the only thing is he's not going to be able to handle any locomotives because, you know, he's got them, what do they call them fingers? Butterfingers. Yeah, that's it, butterfingers. So I will do all the handling of the locomotives. All he's going to do is handle the throttle. And it's not a big throttle, Sparky. That's your throttle right there. And it's already hooked up to your Canadian locomotives. I should crank it up and get some sound going on behind me, huh? All right. Hang on, guys. Let's see if I can get this to work. My camera won't stay there, but you can see the Ontario Northern right there. I'll tell you right now, Sparky, we're going to turn this off right now. Sparky is the only man who ever made me cry in front of a bunch of other men. And how that happened was last year when he was here, he asked me, he says, how many locomotives do you have with sound? And I told him I got 2 or 3 or whatever. And he turns around and he hands me that Ontario Northland locomotive. And I'll tell you what, I was just totally overwhelmed because that's an intermountain with low sound in it. It's like top of the line stuff. So Sparky, thank you, buddy. I'm about to break down right now. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so Sparky, that's your training for tomorrow, for Sunday or Monday or Tuesday, whatever day we get to play. Let's see. Interested to see how it turns out. Are you talking about the visit with the guys here? Stop it now. I went through that long enough. How you doing, Al? How's it going, buddy? But yeah, so, and you know, I I know I'm running a prototypical layout, but it's okay to have foreign power on here. I mean, even when I go rail fanning here in the area, I see CP on here. I see CN down here. Uh, uh, um, oh, I forgot, man. But anyhow, yeah. So Norfolk Southern I see here, and a whole bunch of different locomotives. I mean, I've never seen an Ontario Northland down here. I think that's probably a small branch line. Correct me if I'm wrong on, if I'm right or wrong on that, Sparky. I don't think they do cross continental. Yes, all my cooking is done. The only thing I need to do is tomorrow when they get here, I'm gonna stop off at the grocery store and get some garlic bread, and who knows, maybe I'll even buy a bottle of wine. Gotta have wine with Italian meal. I mean, I was yelled at today. If you look at some of my comments, not yelled at, but suggested that I have a bottle of wine when I eat Italian food, and he's correct. I mean, when I was a kid, I talk about in the video as I'm cooking, I talk about how I learned everything from my grandma. Well, her husband, my grandpa, when we sat down to dinner on Sunday, he had a big old gallon of Gallo wine. Okay, and that's not the best wine in the world, but everybody, no matter how old you were, had a small glass about this big of wine, and he'd say, "The wine is good for your blood, so drink the wine." And it tasted terrible, guys. I mean, really terrible. Hastings BNSF after you paste pasta dinner, treat the guys to some kind of and maybe some. I tell you, I wish I could find a place like that here. That would be cool to have some spumoni or some cannolis or any kind of Italian pastry, actually. So thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. Italian food is the best. And you know, I mentioned this, and it's probably true for everybody. Get the good stuff. Thank you, Tom B. You can go, bro. The hardest thing to do is not to taste the stuff as you're cooking it, you know. And I mean, you can taste enough stuff where you'd be full for the rest of the day. And trust me, I was trying so hard not to taste it, but I had to. I had to test the pasta, and I had to test the meatballs, just to make sure that they were good. I don't want, I don't want to be embarrassed from in front of my friends when they come here with a meal that tastes like crap, you know. But yeah, so it was so cool. It was good. Quality control. There you go, Stu. Hey, Joe G. A second Joe G is here tonight. Yeah, there you go. I have cousins. I have cousins down in Florida that actually have a pizza place, a pizza and sub place, Italian food. You got to taste while cooking, Vinny. You just got it. You're right. No Vegemite. Sorry about that. Cook food and wine. Gee whiz. I must be black sheep. Frozen pizza? No. No, Roy, next time you come down here, if you give me a little bit of advance warning, I will cook dinner for you too. It's just that when you show up here, you say, "Come and get me. I'm at the parking lot." I don't have time. I mean, if you watch the video that I did, it took probably about 4.5 to 5 hours to prepare and cook everything that I've done. Glenn McFerron, I sent you some good texts. Thank you. Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that, buddy. Oh God. So yeah, and well, I'm pretty impressed. I still have 63 people in here with 30 likes. And come on, guys, let's make the likes equal the amount of people here. Somebody, it's not that hard. All you gotta do is run your little mouse down there and click on it. We haven't cooking. Caffeine's Vegemite is good beef flavoring substitute. Makes great gravy. Okay. I think I asked Glenn about that one time. Is that a real thing? Vegemite, AK. Please, want to hear a joke? Hey, let's see. Tom Pilling has a joke for me. What is the joke, Tom Pilling? Already hit the like button. Cool. Appreciate that. Appreciate all you guys. Click the button, guys. First thing you do when you get here. Knock, knock. Okay. Tom Pilling is saying knock, knock. Okay. Am I supposed to say, who's there? Oh, it's Vinny. I had no idea. I like peanut butter and pretzels.
Who's there?
Uh-oh, I got somebody here. This guy, Mr. Tom Pilling, has just arrived at my house. He called me earlier today and said that he would be up here.
Hey, Vinny.
How you doing, Tom? Grab
that. I better get down here where everybody can see me. Hi.
Grab the chair and slide it over.
Surprise, surprise, everybody.
So he'll be here for the last 20 minutes of the show. I know this room is small, so
all right, there we go.
How we can arrange this. So Tom is a model railroader. He does N scale. Yay for Tom.
Yeah.
And he's also a truck driver. And he and Roy, have you guys met up yet? You and Roy?
Yeah. Roy and I, we met up in where was that? It's when Sparky was down visiting in Illinois.
Oh, no.
Or no, in Missouri when he went to go meet with that.
When he went to.
What am I blanking on the guy?
Yeah,
you know who I'm talking about. Sparky, you know who it is. Tell us who it is you went down to see in Missouri.
Ethan Bros, and I got a box in the mail today. As the wife just told me so. It's just the modes. Well, go ahead and open the box and find out, buddy.
Hey, Sparky Dave.
I see ATSF Insurance.
Yeah, Ken Patterson. That's what it was.
Yeah, Ken Patterson. Tonight, I don't know, names are just.
Yeah, it happens.
Well, yeah, I mean, I tried to name a railroad. Kansas City, Southern New Mexico was the one I was trying to think of earlier.
Okay.
And I couldn't think of it. It's like, I know it. I could see the locomotive colors in my head, but I can't. So, yeah, I was having a hard time. So, anyhow, this is the project I did tonight.
Hey, pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, just don't tip it over because the glue is still wet.
I see. Yeah, that's really cool. You guys see it there? Here, I'll tilt it a little junk. I was watching you assemble it there.
Yeah. And
I was on an Uber racing in to get here. I was trying to get here as fast as I could.
Okay. Thank you, Roy. Need to cook. Doctor put me on an all liquid diet. It's 22.
Yeah, that'll help you recover really good, Roy.
22 bottles of beer.
22 bottles of beer per day. 22 bottles of beer.
Really?
Take one.
Now, it's going to be funny because I really don't know how I'm going to get 3 people in this room to do my live stream next Wednesday night because this is going to be tight.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
There's 2 of us here right now, and the camera doesn't go any further this way, and it doesn't go any further that way. I don't know.
We might have to take turns. Yeah, we were in Effingham. That's right, Roy.
SP 4449. How's it going, buddy? Glad to see you can make it in tonight. Anyone know where Container Man is driving? All I know, he's not in the rain anymore. So wherever it's not raining, that's where he is.
Oh, you should come here. We're going to be getting rain. I understand.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow or something.
I checked the forecast for next week, and because Sparky asked me, he wanted to know what the weather was going to be like, and the first thing that popped up tomorrow is going to be thunderstorms. 100% sure of having thunderstorms tomorrow, and it's like, oh man, no, I don't want thunderstorms tomorrow. I have to drive to the airport. How you doing, Harry? Nice to see you here, buddy. Didn't see Vinny answer the door.
Yeah, that's what the knock knock was for. Letting him know.
That was a little joke that he had going on here. Thunder boomers. Yep, that's what they're saying. They're saying 100% chance. So I don't know. The last time we had a thunderstorm here, my power in my house went out, and I was out of power for like 4 hours. And it was, of course, it was in the middle of the night, or not the middle of the night, but nighttime, where I had to feel around for my candles and start lighting candles up. You guys should not be making sparky hurricane off the coast. That's probably why we're going to get the rain tomorrow. And actually, they're predicting some rain today, but it has not happened yet. Battery backup. I should do that for my radio that I have in my room. And you call up the electric company, and of course you get a recording. And it says if you want to do this, press 1. If you want to do that, press 2. And finally you get to the outages and you press 3 and you think you're going to get to talk to somebody or get some information. Yes, we are experiencing power outage in such and such county, such and such county, such and blah, blah. They don't tell you where exactly it was or how long it's going to be. Our men are out there trying to solve the problem as quickly as possible. And then that's it. No other information. If you want more information, go to this website. Well, yeah, I'm on my phone. How am I going to get the website off of my phone, you know? So.
Yeah, bureaucracy, ain't it fun?
Don't need a radio. We'll sign. Let's see.
Hey, Ralph, how you doing there, buddy? See Ralph Greenwood.
Yeah, Ralph Greenwood's in here.
He's in there.
Yeah. You got
and it. Eric. Hey, Eric. I said hi to you earlier when I was texting on my Uber.
This man right here, Digger Evans.
Uh-huh.
He's in the UK.
Oh, cool.
And he stays up because it's the middle of the night there. It's like 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And he stays up just to watch the show.
Cool. That's great of you, Digger.
Thank you, John. How's it going, buddy? Hey, remember my text because they're saying 100% chance of thunder showers tomorrow, so be very careful when you're driving here. John is going to be my other guest for the week also. And Tom is going to be staying here for the evening, and tomorrow we're both going to go down to the airport to pick up Sparky.
Yeah, Sparky.
Tom is going to guide me because I don't know my way around.
Leave it to a trucker, right?
I'm not a truck driver, so you know you guys know how to get the best way around. Ask Tom if that headset is glued on.
Oh yeah, just about. I left it on. I rushed so fast to get here. I just gave you a thumbs up, so you got one from me. I finally left you one.
Oh,
so
thank you.
One too.
Thank you. That's very sweet of
you. There you go. Oh, you're up to 40 now.
Yeah, I got 60 people watching. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
For 45 minutes into the show already. 61. Yeah. I shoot for about 60. Sparky's greedy. He wants 100.
And he starts giving away things, right?
Yeah. Hi, John T, Jacob, Benny, David Muse. Hi, John Tanzillo, John Dilly. I mean, there's a good conversation. There's a good conversation going on here. I take usually my my streams go first with the announcements and stuff like that. Right. And that takes a couple of minutes. And then I go to
your project.
I go to my project, right. 10 maybe 15 minutes or so, and then I want to join in on the chat.
Yeah, it's what I call party chat.
Yeah, because I mean everybody's having such a good time. I don't want to be left out of the party. I mean, it's my house. Why can't I be in the party? But this is the part I really like. Next time, wait 200.
I will take 12 hours for my live stream. Eric was saying up there. 13 if I'm lucky.
I watched a guy yesterday. Sparky texted me and said, "You need to go watch this guy. He's a young kid, and he was streaming for 3 hours."
Oh,
and I'm saying, how? I mean, I have a problem just doing this 1 hour thing. I can't imagine doing 3 hours. Yeah. You know, it's like coming up with
a lot.
This content came up because I watched a video this past week where the guy was asking for suggestions on how to make junk piles and scrap piles. So I told him via my comment, but I said that's a good thing for me to show on Friday night. It's easy, it's fast, and and it works out pretty good.
They got those.
Nickel Plate Productions. Thank you, Sparky. I couldn't remember his name. I'm bad with names sometimes.
They got those like in not just junkyards, but you see them in rail yards and like different things along the.
And that's what he was pointing out, that it's going to be his rail yard or his engine facility or whatever it was, and so this stuff will fit perfect, And basically, 4 to 5, Vinny.
What is that?
I lost the conversation somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
He's lost one watching, but he's there, I guess. Okay. He streamed. Oh, okay. The other guy, the guy we talked about earlier. Okay, he streamed 4 to 5 hours.
The young guy.
The young guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Totally don't remember the last 3 hours. Cans. John Dilly, Big Evans, Vinny's live stream is my night with the guys. And you know what? I feel the same way. It's like just having a big old hangout with everybody, just shooting the breeze and, learning stuff from other people, subscribing to other people. That's one of the main reasons why we do this, is to get all you 60 people interchange with each other, YouTube channels and so on and so forth. We're trying to build this community up via these live chats. Now, I also noticed today on YouTube, they got this thing called Premiere, and I'm not quite sure how that works, but supposedly I can do a video and post a video, and you guys will get notified about the video, and then when the video comes on, you can actually chat back and forth while the video is playing. And I thought, well, okay, maybe I'll give that a shot and see how that goes.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
But I'm also going to be trying to do the XSplit broadcasting format for one of my next ones, because I was messing around with it the other day after I watched Sparky, and he said he was doing some stuff. I saw, I can't let Sparky get ahead of me, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do here. So I go to the XSplit thing, and I started messing around, and you know what? It's pretty cool because I can do splash screens, I can show a video, I can do this, I can do. It's pretty cool. So I'm just about ready to give that a shot, and I'll be doing a test with that. I don't know how soon, because like I don't have any more time left. I mean, Sparky's going to be here at 11. That's what, 16 hours from now? 12?
Yeah, that's not too long.
It's about 16 hours from now.
Yeah, it's coming up pretty soon. Hey, Eric, when am I ever going to get to see you? I haven't come out here to Phoenix. I haven't seen you yet.
For a couple of weeks. Be careful, yeah. Triniac. Oh, there he is. There's Ben, little Ben. How's it going, Ben? Good to see you here. Did you do your oh, look at that. Todd Cox.
Hey, welcome, GRE 2057.
He's been here for a while.
Oh,
he's talking to you.
Yeah, he was saying something. So
Mel Fackler sent you a friend request. I'll get to that in a little while. I really don't like using my phone during my live streams. I don't think that's very appropriate. Santa Fe Raton, NZ. How you doing, Kevin? Oh, your ETA is going to be about 4 or 5 in the afternoon? That's what I was expecting. Be hungry when you get here, because we're going to have one of the first meals that I cook tomorrow night.
Yeah, that looked pretty tasty what you were doing there. I watched that video earlier today.
I tell you, I was holding myself back so much to dishing up myself a plate and doing it. John Dilly, my ETA is 1.5. Jacob, feed me. Okay. see what this is? Let's see if I can get back here. Where did you send that to?
Lost in cyberspace somewhere, huh?
No, Sparky just sent me a text, and I don't know if it was a text or a messenger.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not coming. Let's see. David Hallenstein. Yeah, there it is. I love you, brother.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Sparky.
Hey, bros.
As Roy put it, we're YouTube brothers.
Yeah. That's cool.
Jerry, I'm not going to try and pronounce your name because I'll probably butcher it, but how you doing, Jerry? Who all does N scale here? Oh my God! You're looking at him. This is N scale. My layout is totally N scale, dude.
Hey, Container Man has just set up a N scale layout on his truck. He's another one.
Cooking looks good.
Eric
can't be there with you. Anyhow,
we got a lot of
who is that guy who just asked that question? Where is he? All right, Jerry. If you're not subscribed to my channel, then go ahead and subscribe to it, because I do a lot of stuff in N scale. Some scratch builds in N scale, which a lot of guys kind of shy away from because they say it's too small. So if you want, give my channel a look-see. Maybe you'll like it, and maybe you'll subscribe to it.
Yeah, Jerry, look behind us if you can see what's behind that. He built all of that in N scale. Everything that you're seeing behind.
Okay. Todd Cox wants to know, Vinny, what's your favorite BNSF paint scheme? My favorite paint scheme is the third paint scheme of BNSF with the swoosh logo and the black top with the orange and yellow. That's my favorite paint scheme.
You don't like the vomit bonnet, they called it?
I like the wall bonnets too. But for my modern stuff, that's what I like. I like the Phase 3 or
right.
What the hell? I know they have a name for it. Look, I have my locomotives on.
Oh yeah, I see it. Did I hear you? I think I heard you as I was coming in the Uber that you got your what do you call it? The shorts all worked out. You found them.
The shorts fixed. Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Sparky and us will be able to
thank you. Man, I'm having just a terrible time thinking of stuff tonight. Thank you, Stu. It's the Heritage 3 paint scheme.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's the one I like the most. I do like the red and silver wall bonnets with Santa Fe, and the transition to BNSFs. I got about 3. I think I got 3 of those. I have some of the blue and yellow bonnets also. So yeah, I like basically all of them.
They had that BNSF green color with a green and cream.
Yes,
and I think they called that the vomit bonnet.
No, well, yeah, they might call it that. But
when I was joking,
the official name are the executive models.
Oh, those were the executive.
Right.
Okay.
I probably have further than you, Sparky. I wish. Let's see. Tom was going to say something. I guess, okay, he must have slipped his mind, just like it's been slipping my mind. You ever heard of the orange scheme called the pumpkin scheme? Well, yeah. The newer BNSF units are the pumpkin scheme.
Got one there.
Like that.
Wasn't the original one that had the round BNSF logo before the swoosh? It was also orange. It looked like the pumpkin.
Not on the. I have not seen any on the locomotives. I've seen them on rail cars.
Okay.
The circle logo, the green cross in the middle. Yeah, I've seen it on rail cars, but never on a locomotive. Created rail. Okay, that's what I thought.
I can't remember.
Jamestown 34. How's it going, buddy? Nice to see you come in.
Like this one here. This is one I was thinking on the front. I think that's what they used to call
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And then they had the BNSF on the side. I think that was also
this is the Heritage 1 paint scheme. Because it's got
that's the first one.
It's got the block letters.
Right.
And
not as many. Lift it up so they can see it too.
This is the H1 series, the Heritage 1 series. And it's the Heritage 2 series.
It's with the swoosh.
Is with the swoosh, but I think the paint is also a little bit different on it.
Okay.
The striping is different. I believe. I don't remember. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been thinking about those little situations.
Heritage 1 is best, says Trainiac.
Well, yeah, he likes the older stuff.
Yeah, I do too. I'm sort of partial to it. I do like the swoosh logo, but
is Scrumptious leaving? Later, Scrumptious. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
They buy Scrumptious trains.
Look at this. We got still to have 63 in here, and I'm 3 minutes away from shutting down. All right, you guys. This is the time I give you guys to promote your channels. We have 3 minutes, actually 2 minutes, but I'll let it go for about till an hour and 5 minutes or so. Go ahead and start promoting your channels.
Don't forget my channel, too.
No, you got to type it into your phone.
Send it in. Okay, I'll send it in. I got my phone. I'll send it right now.
Type it in.
All right, guys, you're going to see my channel. Hey, I did a thing with Vinny, too, in there. I did it with him and some other model railroaders in scale. Person asked in scale.
Hastings BNSF N scale model. You're getting better every week. Well, thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. If you're talking to me, I hope you're talking to me.
Your channel, it should be.
Fantastic evening, guys. Thank you. Thank you, God Digger. I really, really appreciate you staying up just to watch my show. That makes me feel so good. Don't make anything so. Thanks for the great show. I appreciate that, Train Guy 56. Nice to see you here. And my number's starting to go down now. At 60 from 63.
Yeah, a little better.
With 7,063 subscribers, I model train videos sometimes. No, you're lying, buddy. Hey, I hope your layout's running for when we get down there. So between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. All right. And of course, we're going to hit traffic going that way.
Always.
Container Man, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Generous, Troy.
Key Heritage 2 is with the yellow lettering and a yellow stuff. Okay. Thanks. Thank you, Ben. I can't. don't keep track of that stuff anymore. You know, if I like it, I buy it, basically. And I'm pretty sure I do have an H2 paint scheme on one of my locomotives. All right. Well, yeah, it'll be probably right after 9 o'clock because we're going to probably spend as much time as we can with you to play trains and so on. How you doing? See you again, Jason. How's it going, buddy? Barnabas Junction. Glad to see you can make it in. We're getting towards the end. See you tomorrow. Thank you, John Dilly. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And yes, be careful. Like, I don't know where it's going to start raining. It might be raining the whole way, or if it starts raining here, just be careful, please.
Yes, drive safely.
Dave Holson, Green and Cream is on the executives. Yeah, I said that earlier to Tom here. Chasco, thanks for stopping in, Chasco. Chaniac Heritage, Circle Heritage. Oh, so wait a minute. He's saying the Heritage 1 is with the circle. Heritage 2 is the yellow.
Well, that's
okay. It's got the circle on the nose.
Right.
That's what you're talking about.
Focusing on it, or well, no, really can't get it, can it? Maybe if you lift it up by there. See if it was.
It might not. It's not the best camera in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, Ben. This has got the circle on the nose. No problem. We'll take it easy. Okay. Barnabas, I'm sorry, but you came here right at the very end. We're doing the shout out thing. Everybody's promoting their channels right now. And guys, don't forget to check this out tomorrow or later on tonight or whatever. If there's questions in there in the chat that I did not see, I always do answer them in the replay. So, you know, I sit here and I watch the whole thing and I listen to what I'm saying, but I'm reading all the chat that's going on. So if there's a question, I stop the video and specifically identify you and give you the answer to your question. Actually, I'm going Steam now. Really?
Who said that?
That's Triniac.
Oh, okay.
Jamestown 34, too bad I can't. Yeah, well, I'm on Friday night, every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Right. Not Eastern Standard Time.
No,
Eastern
I just say
Standard,
Eastern Time, no matter if it's Daylight Savings Time or Eastern Standard Time. I say Eastern Time. It's whatever time that is where you are. Now, I know probably in the next couple of weeks, all you guys are going to be changing your clocks, but we're not. So that's going to totally screw me up because now do I do it an hour earlier or do I do it an hour later? You know, to make sure that it's still 8 o'clock on the East Coast. And,
well, you could just say, well, 7 o'clock Eastern Time now or whatever, change it or whatever.
I'm going to Steam when Vinny is done, so stay tuned. Oh, he's going to stream when I'm done. So
stream. Okay, that's what he meant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he did say stream. I thought he said Steam.
That I did too. My German turntable.
Hey, Trainiac, what do you model?
I think he does Southern Pacific or Santa Fe.
How you do? Well, actually, I'm planning on doing both of those too. I still don't have a layout. But I got the
let's see. This is like going way too fast.
Yeah, I know. Look at that. Trainiac laughing.
While Harry is working on some pinball restoration videos. Glenn Mafia, my viz to see how to play with foam. I've been watching you, Glenn. You're doing a really good job on laying your foam in there. The only one question I have is why do you have your track on risers and then have the foam come up to the level of the track? Is there something I'm missing there? And I meant to ask you in one of the comments, but I keep forgetting to do that. I tried to model WSOR.
What is WSOR?
I don't know. Hey, NSVA train 80 Trainman 8650 68 8668. How you doing, buddy? I gave your channel a shout out at the very beginning of this show. So if you want to go back and when this becomes a video, if you want to go back and check it out, you'll see the shout out that I gave you. Wisconsin and Southern. Okay. That's the WS thing that we saw there. Ethanville, Sweden, hot rod riding, blah, blah, blah. model HO and now NN, and I'm starting full on N scale.
Oh, okay, in Union Pacific. Cool, Trainiac. Are you modeling any particular region of the country, or is it like freelance?
Oh, he lives in Wisconsin, so he might be doing Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
You see the train picture down there?
Oh yeah.
The drawing?
Uh-huh.
He did that for me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And when he did that, he was only 10 years old.
That's not bad for a 10-year-old drawing.
Yeah. I mean, the concept and the perception is pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's got a lot
I was just talking about the drawing you did for me, Ben. And I got it, like I told you, I got it hanging up in my hallway with the rest of my train stuff.
Ben is Trainiac, right? It's the same
Ben is Trainiac, yeah.
Okay.
Anyone cool, mess with painting in fluorescent or glow in dark paint? No, I have not. Thanks. I was looking for that. Thank you. I can delete your comment, so be careful. Who are you talking to?
Oh, Jeff. I guess Jeff said something he shouldn't say. Watch out. This is a family show here, guys.
No, I appreciate my moderators, and they're not all here tonight. I'm missing a couple, like Hot Rod Ronnie left.
Oh, okay.
And so he's one of them, and then Ron Piskel is another one. He's not here tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm running a skeleton crew with Sparky and Toyman and Ralph
and Container Man.
Oh, I said
Roy. Oh, yes. Yeah, Roy.
Have a great night, you guys. Gotta go play hockey. Okay, dude. All right, guys, we're in 1 hour and 6 minutes. I'm going to call it good for tonight. I appreciate all the super chats and have a great weekend. And there'll be a lot of videos coming up in the next couple of weeks with Sparky and John being here and all the places that we're going to visit. So be on the lookout for those. And guys, I know you all are subscribing to each other. Subscribe to me too.
And subscribe to me too. ATSF Vintage per
I mean, it's funny. I don't get any new subscriptions on my channel, but when Sparky does his, I get 1 or 2. So I don't know what's going on. And by the way,
subscribe to Vinny.
Like I said earlier, Sparky will be doing his Wednesday night live stream from my house at his regular time. So be on the lookout for that. And right after he finishes, I will be doing mine. Or we might do a combination of both of them together. I'm not sure. We need to talk that out when he gets here tomorrow. So just be on the lookout for the first one, which is Spark, because that's definite. That will be at 7 o'clock.
Hey, Roy, we're gonna make you jealous here. After we get done with this show, we're going to Taco Bell. We're having dinner. It's too bad you aren't here, man. You could join in with us.
All right, guys. That's it. We're at 1 hour and 7 minutes. I still have 55 people in here. I'm sorry, but I got to cut you short because I am hungry. I didn't have lunch today. I've been cleaning the house, getting the layout up and running, and this and that and everything. So I need to go. All right, guys. Take care. From me and Tom, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.